Hey y'all, Big John here. We are back in the saddle for Star Wars Galaxy Heroes Build-A-Best free-to-play. We are day 48, and today we're going to be focusing on getting those Inquisitor Light Speed Tokens, maybe another little bit of Coliseum and a little bit of Conquest afterwards. But let's go ahead and jump in and see what we got to do to earn these awesome Light Speed Tokens today. Alright, we're looking at 10 battles with any version of Darth Vader in your squad. Easy, you're given Darth Vader as one of your early characters. If you don't want to spend any energy, I should be able to jump into our solo journeys, go on down to a little R2 action here. There we got our Empire squad. We can do level 1, level whatever, doesn't matter. We could just make sure Darth Vader's in there. Here, myself got to switch it up. But should be able to just do this battle 10 times, easy peas, lemon to the squeezies. Just got to get a turn real quick and it's over. There you go. Oh, all these different ones here. We'll go ahead and do another one, but chances are we're going to do these first couple battles here, and then I'll probably see you moving on to the 9th, 10th battle here. I don't think you guys want to stare and watch me do this 10 times. You get the idea what you need to do to rock through this thing here. But it's actually not even showing up right now, but I'm guessing it's one of those other more ones down there. So we're just gonna keep on rocking in the free world, make sure that is the case. But it looks like we're actually completing a bunch right now. Should be able to do this a few more times. All right, beep beep. Wonder how you say I'm screwed in Droid. There you go. 4 out of 10. Up to 4. Just want to make sure it was tallying it. And now we're probably going to go into mode and then I'll see you in a few battles. Quest here. I'm gonna grab those beautiful 10 Zeta mats. Oh, just gorgeous. Attempt to inflict ability block 100 times. Well, we got the same thing kind of going on here. We can go into our solo journeys. We can do Empire battle, right? Oh, let's go back up. Let's see what we have to put into we want to make it a weaker squad, really. But we don't want to kill everybody in one shot. We want to be able to actually inflict the ability blocks. So let's try this out, see how it goes. Let's pull out our powerhouses. So we want Vader, other weak guys because we're not really using them, and we'll throw the tank in there. So the idea is we want a merciless massacre and then just do basics. And so we should be able to get 6 ability blocks at least every time. Okay, so that's what we do. We just go boom, and we're just going build. Oh, no. Stop killing them in one shot. Right, we might have to go to a different area because I'm just chopping them down with one shot here. Not meaning to. Let's try to inflict ability block again. My Vader's just a touch too much, apparently. I don't know what to say there. But we can bring him into some battles, maybe a little bit of solo action, get some more ability blocks attempted to inflict. Let's see how this did. How many did we get off here? How many did they count? They only counted 2, the 2 where the person survived. Okay. So apparently my Vader is a little too strong to do it through the journey guide here. That's okay. If yours isn't, that's awesome, but that's a great spot to do without spending any kind of energy. Light side, or sorry, hard, cantina, mod energy. I just kept running into the issue that my Vader just kind of kept killing everybody too quickly. My Relic 3 was just too much for all those levels. Tried some arena, couldn't find the right squad arena battles, kept either getting killed right away or yeah, basically in the squad arena just kept getting killed right away. So came back to the non-energy costing R2 event where you want to focus on R2 and Chewbacca with your Vader basics because it won't kill either of those two. The rest of the characters, his basic will basically slaughter in one shot. So you want to focus on the other characters with their other characters, and then Chewbacca and R2 with just your basics. You don't want to do Merciless Massacre and add the extra offense I found out. Just kills them too fast. So just kind of got to go through this, and I've gotten anywhere from like 3 to 6 ability blocks each battle, depending on like how it plays out and those sorts of things. Like right there, he survived, and I got another attempt. We're going to do the basic because I can get an ability block on his AoE, but if it kills the character, that won't work. So let's go ahead and just shoot on. Let's see if R2 survives one more hit. Nope. And then we go for the ability block here. And Old Ben dies in one shot too as well. That's why you can't really target him either. So like I was saying, you get anywhere from 3 to 6 each time, so we should be able to finish on this one. Took me quite a bit, and like I said, I tried a bit of time, and I tried some other things out, but the 3 to 6 on this, just because of where my Vader's power level is at in Relics. So if your Vader's a little bit lower level, those mod challenges or doing the dark side battles at the top, those will work, right? You'll be able to not kill the characters in one shot and actually get your ability blocks to count, as towards your tally. But like I said, so we can go in AoE, and that should be another ability block on top of there. Yeah, we're just going basics right now. We don't want to attack our Chewbacca with our other characters, but we have to. Okay, now we can switch. Oh, see, now I have to switch over. Don't want to, but we're going to go ahead and do it. And now we're going to switch on to some of the non-R2 or non-Chewbacca characters. All right, let's see if we can finish him off with our pilot there. Okay. Chewbacca's hiding. We'll go for the basic on R2. Should count as attempting to afflict. That's all it says, attempt to inflict. But it just doesn't count if the character dies from the shot because the damage comes in first. We're going to Merciless Massacre this time. Hopefully our Chewbacca will survive a shot. There we go. Hopefully R2 will survive a shot. And that should give us what we need there. That should give us the attempts that we needed there. Perfect. Get another one there. Finish off the Chewbacca here. Okay, like I said, yeah, there's going to be a lot of cutting on this video. This one took me quite a bit of time to find the right battle, and this is the best thing I could find for where I'm at. So there you go, and then you don't have to spend any energy that way. It's just doing 3 to 6 per attempt. It was a lot of attempts, We're going to go ahead and skip past all the magic of editing for everybody there. Defeat 50 Empire characters with any version of Obi-Wan present. 50 Empire characters, Obi-Wan present. That's also going to be, should be our journey guide. Empire characters, right? 50 with Obi-Wan present. We can do it at any level, really. Doesn't matter. Let's try level 6. All we do is pull out Drogon and he's 4-star, so we'll go to the 4-star event. Okay, here. Can't go any higher level with one, so this is the way to do it for free. 3 apiece, we have to do this 17 times. The other option, obviously, there's ways to do it spending energy and just defeating them with Obi-Wan present. So that's the free way to do it. You just have to do that 17 times, 3 a crack. Let's go ahead and take a look at our light side battles. We want to go to normal, and we want Empire. Vader, Crush Rebellion on Yavin. Yeah, that looks like a bunch of Empire characters, right? Try it out. Sure, Kellerman Breck looks awesome. We just have to pulling out Chopper, getting Obi-Wan in there, battle. Let's see how many folks we here. So, only 3. Ooh. 3 there, 7. Yeah. 5, so 12? Can we do better than 12? We can probably do better than 12, right? Okay, finish them all, folks. Should count. Yep, up to 18. Cool. Then we're doing nodes where good gear and stuff like that, right? Let's see if there's more Empire characters in this one than 12. 32,000. Yeah, okay, we don't need any of that. Obi-Wan's in there. Auto. Well, it doesn't look like any more on this one, really. We need 12 again. Yeah, that's 12 again. Nothing wrong with 12. That's fine. We could be spending a little less energy doing different nodes, but I'm hoping to pick up a piece of gear. So I'm getting the ones I don't necessarily want, but you know, might be able to pop into a yellow piece. That looks like some Empire action there as well. Yeah, sure, Yoda. Great. Some don't need them. Don't need a. Let's see if we get more on this level. So that's 4. All right. Now we should. That's 9. Now we're in business. Now we're doing it. Things and stuff. Rocking and rolling and overdrive. Let's keep this action going, boss. So that was what, 13 or 14 that time we ended up with? So we'll probably do this level one more time. And if that doesn't get us there, maybe we'll go do one more R2. We only need 6. Didn't get the yummy gear again. No big deal though. We're just gonna do this one more time. I like the gear on this level. It's got a mix. So we'll just go ahead and, like I said, you can find lower levels with Empire characters. Like I said, I don't mind spending the 10 trying to grab the better piece of gear, 12 stuff, but you know, hit or miss. You never know. But we are going to get these. Still got about 48 minutes for Grand Arena lock for us, so we're trying to get these Inquisitorius into our collection before we, you know, lock up for Grand Arena here. All right, we got 100 enemies with Sith. Is that going to be the next one right here? Hey, sweet. Defeat 100 enemies with Sith. Enemies with Sith. I think we can just go into our side here. And then we'll just do some Sith characters. Let's see here. What if we go down to this? How many Ewoks do we get to battle here? Sith characters, ones that I already have. Let's pull them out. Sith. Sith. You do the last Ewok one. No, down. Wait a minute. Keep dropping down a level and seeing how many opponents we got on the last tier of that level. Just going to keep that up. We just got our Sith. And you can do it in Cantina. You can do it with any, if you need to beat battles, if you're looking for a certain specific kind of gear, you know, you can do anything. Right now, I'm just trying to be quick because the 100 ability block one took way longer than I was anticipating, just because I couldn't keep anyone alive against my Vader. Redoable nodes, I couldn't really keep anybody alive besides that Journey Guide one that took a long time. That was 14. Okay, 14, not bad. It's moving on up in the world. Okay, so remember there's more on 7, the last tier. Let's see what we got here. Maybe there'll be a metric crap ton of rebels. I'm hoping for a metric crap ton, not a standard crap ton. There we go, that's metric. Let's do it. Come on, let's get 15, 16 here. There we go. Now this is exactly what we want. Just rebel scum and just crush. All right, that's 16. I like it. We're going to do this one. 16 a shot. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll have no more. There in no time. We will be there in no time. Maybe skip a couple of these, in the editing process, but I guess we'll focus on our top 16-ish characters. 16 squads we're going to do. For our squaddies. 18 if you don't count the Wampa. 19 if you count 6 squads and the Wampa. Somewhere. We want to gear them up, mod them up as best as possible. Get ready for 3v3 Grand Arena. But like I'd mentioned in the video before, modding process has been slow. I don't know if you guys have been running in this issue where you just don't see nearly as many mods with speed secondaries on them. I just have been in a drought, it feels like. There we go. Made it through just as we were using up the rest of our energy there. Bam! 20 battles with a full squad of Empire characters. Win 20 battles with a full squad of Empire characters. Okay, so if you don't want to spend any money, again, you just solo journeys, full Empire. That's this again, the 2 journey guide. Yeah, you just use the good group, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Let's see here. We can do level 1, even easier. So we can go ahead and just hit, auto 20 times. I mean, as soon as I get a turn, it's over, right? Boom, done. So we're going to do this 20 times so we don't have to spend any energy. We got our full squad Empire. And folks, I will see you in about 18 battles from now. Journey, bam. Gain stealth 100 times. I think we can do that with R2-D2. That would probably be the way we want to go about doing that, correct? So, do we have any... We got our rebels here. Go to battle. Got R2 right there. We just want to make sure we get a chance to stealth before everyone dies, right? So, we'll go Hera. We'll go the weakest ones, I guess. Okay, R2 dies right away on that one. Okay, my bad. Gotta pay attention to what we're doing there. Yeah, let's just try level 1 here. See what happens. Just gotta find the right level so R2 gets a turn. That's all we're... Taunting. Throwing revive. Let's go ahead and bring R2 for the assist for some turn meter. Let's definitely change his spot in there too. All right, everyone's going dark besides the droid. There we go. There's 4 of them. Gain stealth 100 times. 4. So we have to do this a bunch of times. Let's try level 2. Let's just stick with what we got here and see what happens when I do. See if R2 takes his turn. Gets a turn. Nope, R2 didn't get a turn that time because he did spinny trick instead of giving him the turn meter. Okay, that was a slight waste of time, a few seconds. We just got to find the right level so I can hit auto and R2 gets his stealth basically every time. So there we go. So it looks like this level. I should be able to just do this. I know it's 25 times, but it should be really quick because everyone gets killed right after. I should be able to just keep hitting just like we did before. Let's double check to make sure it works again. Make sure they're doing it the way we want it. Oh yeah, we're good. All right. And so every time we get 4, and we'll just keep autoing that. All right, folks. We'll be seeing you in about 20 battles from now again. Happy stealthing. Should be our final attempt here. I settled in on tier 5. I was autoing it, but even autoing it, sometimes I'd accidentally kill them too fast. So Instead of wasting any more time, I just jumped on the controls. There we go. Should be able to stealth it up. All right. That should be it. There we go. Gain stealth 100 times. 4 times we did the battle. 25 times, actually more than 25 times, because sometimes on auto they'd kill him even too fast to get your spin stealth. So I took control after a little while. But journey quests, we are done. Stealth, unlock R2, claim, already done. Boom. Let's go apply all these beautiful light speed tokens to our characters. Light speed tokens, let's get that bro up and running. Bro of the 5th variety. Oh, maybe you should have stuck to a pint instead, but he did. So here we are. Oh, 7th sister. Ooh, baby. Ooh, 2nd sister. We got the Inquisitorius up and running, folks. We got ourselves a droid up and running, folks. A rebel rabble droid. There we go. And then our inventory, our Empire token. Ooh, look at all these goodies, all these characters we can throw this action on here. And our answer 1000% is the Scout Trooper for Leia right here. Boom. Let's do it. Scout Trooper upgrade. That's what we were waiting for, the Empire token for our Scout Trooper. Only relic 0, but that's okay. If we go to our journey guide now, if you take a look here, we got still the same relic level on our Drogon. Those two are done. Then we'll get Drogon. Then we got R2. Then we got Scout Trooper. Which also brings me to a bottleneck that I might do a video on or whatever, but our Cantina energy and spending our Cantina energy in farming and then needing to get all these relic materials, the relic bar characters at the same time, trying to find that balance. I've been kind of going like every 80 to 100 charts, so like bringing the character up to either level 4 or 5 stars. I'm doing 5 stars this time because I want to unlock C-3PO and start working on him. And then switching back to Cantina, and then we're going to do another star, and then switch back to, not Cantina, I meant relic farming, and then switch back to finishing up Chirpa. Because of all the Cantina energy that's needed for all this relic materials, I do believe that moving forward, we're going to go ahead and use Lightspeed tokens on our Cantina characters to get them at least up to 6 stars. So then we only need to farm that last 100 because we really, 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 really need to start relicking up these characters. We just don't have the materials because we are using our Cantina energy right now. So trying to find that balance, and right now it's not quite the right balance. So we may have to use, like I said, Lightspeed tokens towards Cantina characters, and then we can go straight to the relic farming instead of having to farm up the character. We're going to start that with Han Solo. I don't mind as much because these first characters that we did were either 8, 10, or 12 energy per shot, you know what I mean? But once you start getting up into the Cantina characters that are 16 a shot, it's just start using, even the 12. It's using so much of my Cantina energy, and I'm not getting through them fast enough. I'm not getting back to my relics, and we're not going to be able to relic up our characters quick enough. And that's just what I'm feeling. So we're going to try a little adjustment here, and our next Lightspeed token, instead of going to Chrysanthemum, we're going to go ahead and use it on Captain Han and get him up to the 6 stars and just farm the last 100 stars and have him at relic levels, even though he's not a Kyrotech heavy character. But that's just to, like I said, to try to balance our Cantina energy spending. Okay, we had 16 minutes before Grand Arena Lock, and I wanted to take a peek at our characters and see what we could do. Looking at our mods, I was trying to finish up speed mods on Piet. I just threw speed mods on Beck because these are extra, right, repetitive. Not sure if that's the way we're going to finally mod our Keller and Beck. Need to look into it. I was just trying to make sure I had all my mods onto characters. But let's go to our unassigned mods. We don't have too many saved up right here, but we got a bit. We can go ahead and start. We're not keeping any even of the 4-speed arrows right now because we're kind of ahead on our arrows. We have enough right now. We'll just save. We'll wait until we get an arrow that's got a color to it, right? A little bit better. Go and sell all those guys. Sell, no speed, no speed, no speed, no speed. No speeds. Only 3 speed on a D mod? No, 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 no. Any more arrows? No, but that is an A mod. No speed. Done. Gone. Goodbye. Okay, now let's go ahead and do these two mods. They have speed on them, and this one has speed as well. So we'll just go ahead and upgrade those to 12 right now, because so what we're trying to do is hit a secondary speed. So there we hit some mod potency, not bad to go along with offense. Did not hit there, did not hit there. Sell. Upgrade to 15. Sweet. Right now, this guy right here, upgrade. We're just revealing the secondary stats to see if that was speed. Did not hit speed. Sell. And then we're doing the same thing with these C mods. We're going to upgrade just to reveal the secondary stats. No speed, no speed, no speed, no speed, no speed. Sell. So out of all those mods, we kept one. That seems to be about right. One out of about every 50, I swear. So that's, the rate I'm at, seem to be at right now. So offense mods, we have a full set on Darth Vader, and I believe we put the other offensive mods on our TIE Fighter pilot just to help with his fleet power. You know what I mean? His power as a fleet character. But since we're needing to mod up our top 16 and we got about 12 minutes, let's take a look at who we're probably going to use for our 3v3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so that's 16 right there. That's the top 18 there. So we are going to want a Phoenix squad. We're going to have 2 Jedi squads. So that's 1, 2 Jedi squads. We want Wampa. So yeah, Inquisitorius, 2 Jedi squads, Wampa, Vader and Palpatine, our Emperor's Hand squad. And then we'll need 1 more, which might possibly be a 3rd Jedi squad, because we got Ezra Bridger. Yeah, we might be running 3 Jedi squads, or it might be kind of a more throwaway Rebel squad is kind of what we're looking at. But yeah, we definitely want to get some mods on our top tier characters here. I think we're going to use 5th Brother Lead to gain max defense and max health, an additional 30% max defense and health. We're probably going to set them on just on defense to make it kind of an annoying defense squad. We'll set him, obviously the tank, and then maybe we'll try out 7th Sister. Yeah, this is because she heals and stuff like that. So that seems like there'll be a decent defensive squad there for us. So let's see, who do we have mods on that we are for sure not going to be using? TIE Fighter Pilot and Savage, for sure, we're not using right now. So let's get our TIE Fighter Pilot mods on someone else. So 7th Sister, we're going to throw Savage's mods on there because we want to get rid of that. We want health. Because this is a defensive squad, so we want more health mods we're leaning towards, right? And we're not using our Savage quite yet. I think I was just prepping him, getting him ready, moving forward. So that'll, help out that squad a little bit. So it'll be 7th Sister, 9th Sister, and then 5th Brother. So let's go ahead and take those mods from 8th Brother and put them onto 5th Brother. There we go. We'll try that out. So we're gonna do those 3 together because it's the lead I like best for defense, the healer of the group, and then the tank of the group. So we'll go with the most defensive kind of squad. Because we're setting them down on defense. And then so we want to put our 2 TIE Fighter pilot mods in the last offense mod that we have. It's not a full set, but it'll help out whatever character that we're going to be using. And that is going to be who? Who is going to make our last? I think it's going to end up being another Jedi squad. So we're just going to go ahead and throw it on Shock T here. How many Jedi do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 with Qui-Gon Jinn. So yeah, we'll probably do Jedi squad. So yeah, we're going to throw it on Shock T here. So we'll probably do 3 Jedi squads. So let's go ahead and you can also filter instead of health, obviously go to the offense mods we're looking for. And we wanted the TIE Fighter pilots, offense mods here. And then we had the blank one right there. All right, there we go. So yeah, that took power away because he's a pilot, excuse me. So we lose power because of the ship. But now we have they're relic. They're non-relic, but they're the leader of that, special Omicron squad, and everyone else is relic and basically gonna be part of a squad, right? It's either the Jedi, the Phoenix, or the Inquisitorious Empire/Empire. So, obviously we want a full speed set on our Piet, but just not quite as important as Vader, Palpatine, and Mara Jade working together, but we'll get there soon. So that's how we're going to be sitting on our mods. The other choice we have is we could relic up a character, just one relic level. We've been saving because I want to work on Drogon next, right? We just have 15 of those pieces. And so we could bring up one character to relic 2 before we locked in. I'm just not seeing the importance of one relic level on a certain character that's going to make that a difference for us. So we're going to save those relic materials for our Drogon and start getting him up to 7 as soon as we can. Oh, actually, you know what I am going to do? Is we're going to take our characters that are 7th sister, who is level 85. We're actually going to bring them up to, we want to bring them up to tier 1 here. So we could spend some of our scavenger. We are saving that for gear 12 if we can. We should have some gear saved up here, so you can go times 10. We're just looking for 10 pieces. So let's go down to between 8 and 13 we'll do for now. 10, okay, perfect. Then you go switch back over to 1. Go down to 8, 8, 8. There we go. There's our 10. We can convert our 10 there. Easy peasy. And so since we are going to be using 7th sister on the squad, we're going to go ahead and just get 7th sister up to relic 1. And then also we decided on 5th brother as well. So we'll get them up to relic 1. We'll also get scout troopers, 2nd sister, R2, all those up to relic 1, but they're not like part of the squad that I intend to use on defense in this Grand Arena, right? All right, so we still got a few minutes left here. Let's go ahead, see how much we can scavenge here. Let's see what kind of scavenge. We'll go down to 5. You know what? Let's make it 3. Because we need a lot of pieces still. So, go down to singles. May end up spending some of that gear. Key cards are to finish up here because we may not have quite enough to get to the 40 here. But we still got quite a few to do if we're just bringing them all down to 3. I want to keep a few of each piece, obviously, for gearing up characters, but this is like obviously one of those last minute emergency situations right before Grand Arena Lock where I'm trying to get a specific task done. So you kind of sometimes have to change up your normal approaches. If we can get to 25, I will probably try to get the last. Oops. All right, where were we? 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Down to 3 of each, convert to 26. Continue. We have a bunch of these if we need them. Let's see here. What did we need? 60 does give us the other 15. We only got a few minutes left here, so we're just, like I said, this is not necessarily, this is completely optimal. This is one of those situations where we're talked about before, that last minute Grand Arena locking in here. All right, there we go. So now everyone we're going to use in a squad this time, or we're planning to, is at least relic 1, correct? Yes, yes. And some, obviously, that we're not going to use this time are above relic 1 as well. But we should be good there. We are going to call that. We don't have, no one that we're using that needs gear or anything like that. We want to make sure we get locked in here. Don't want to miss out. Oops, not that one. We want arena table. We got 3 minutes and 40-something seconds. We got more than enough time. My skill rating, did that go up after last season? It must have, because I feel like I'm closer. Maybe not. Anyways, sign up. You have joined the event. All right. And so then we also need to go ahead and set our 3v3 defense as well. I'm going to go ahead and save that for tomorrow. We're going to go over our defenses because Wednesdays we have the whole day. So I'm going to kind of come up with what I want to do a little bit better, narrow it down, my focus. Or, like I said, it's probably going to be Inquisitorious on defense and maybe like 2 Jedi squads on defense. I'm not sure. Depends on how strong my opponent is, whether or not I need to bring my Qui-Gon Omicron on offense. You know what I mean? So, I need to bring it on offense a lot of times. But we'll see. It all depends on the opponent. So we'll kind of see who we're up against, and then we'll kind of set our defense accordingly to what we need for our offense. So yeah, that is the anniversary quest, the Lightspeed tokens for the Inquisitorious, and then locked for GAC, getting ready for that 3v3, feeling pretty good about it, where we're sitting. But yeah, if you had any other ideas for better battles to do the anniversary quest for, depending on what level your character's at, go ahead and leave it in the comments. If you appreciate any of the content, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to keep getting these videos, give it a subscribe. But more important than either of those things is, as always, until next time, keep doing those big dog things.